Hello, thank you so much for watching this video. In this video, I will express my programming skills through a sample program which I wrote last year. By the way, this is a picture of me programming during the 2016 to 2017 First Tag Challenge. First of all, in order for you to understand the purpose of my program, please refer to this link. It will provide you with all the necessary elements of my sample. So, if you're unfamiliar with last year's competition, please pause the video and click on the link. Thank you. Welcome back. I assume that you are fully prepared for my presentation. The photos we see on this page is taken by myself. These are all different angles of our robot, created by our team. It possesses various abilities, like collecting and launching a ball or pressing the button on the beacon, which I will get to later. With our teamwork and our efficiency, we managed to score 8th in the First China International Invitation 2017, and we won first prize. The base of our robot you see here has also won the Innovation Prize, which is only given to 5 robots this year. So what did I do for my team? Well, I am a programmer, and since we had to program in Java, I gradually learned to code using Android Studio, which comes in handy nowadays when I work on my applications. This is a photo of my workplace during the competition. It isn't much, but I sure do miss the feeling of programming on the floor. Now, to the essence of my video, my work sample. I have taken one of the most challenging part of my program, which is the autopilot mode. The robot will not be controlled by us during this period. In the beginning, we start our robot at the border of our appointed station. Then we simply direct the robot to the starting point of our example. This part is simple and will not be included in the following program. Okay, we have got to the starting point. Do you see the beacon and the white line in front of it? We obviously have to make our way to the beacon, in this case by following the white line. Since we don't have to follow such a long line, we only limited 2 seconds to follow the line. Here is the line following program. This is its basic logic. The blue circle represents left sensor and the green one right. First of all, when the left sensor sees the white line, the robot will have to move left. Opposite for the right. And when neither sensor is on the line, the robot moves forward. White threshold is the reflecting value of the white line. It may vary during different periods. Remember that our task is to press the red button, in this case. Now we need to get our front light sensor to scan the color on the beacon. So after following the line, we are at this point. Notice that on the beacon there are 2 colors, so we only need to scan one of them. But first we need to set it up. Before we set up the sensors, we need to know that each robot is linked to a phone. This way the controller is able to see the specific data of the robot. First, we set digital channel state, so that the light sensor can send feedbacks to the core of the machine. Then, since we need to transmit the invisible RGB to the visible hue saturation value, because hue saturation value is visible as numbers, so that the controller can see it on the phone. After we transmitted the colors into codes, we sent these sequences to the controlling phone. This process above is mainly to make sure that the colors don't go haywire, so this is all for the controller to see. Hence we need only one controller to keep an eye on the data. And now to the final part. We are in front of the beacon. The data of the beacon has been received. And now it's time to press the red button. You can see the buttons on the back side of the beacon. It is the same on the inside. After rounds of the test, we found that the color red and the color blue is both greater than a constant changing value. This value, which is Xianchang, has many determinants, from the battery of the beacon to the arena lights interfering. In order to guarantee our accuracy, Xianchang has to be changed each round we play. I will not be discussing this in this video. The reason we have to make sure both of the values are greater than Xianchang is because when one of them are not, the robot has a problem. So this is like an insurance. When red is greater than blue, that means the front sensor sees red. So the robot backs off, pulls out the left servo and presses a button. However, if it doesn't see red, it stays blue, so the robot backs off and pulls out the right servo. Finally, we complete the mission. At last, if I am lucky enough, I really hope to be able to discuss my programming with experts at Stanford's summer programs. This way, I will be able to learn a lot about artificial intelligence or user experience design. Without doubt, that will help me more during my study of computer science and my further activities. At last, thanks for your attention again. Goodbye.